Hey guys, this is Zach from visionswell.com here with another video. Today I wanted to follow up on my recent sink laundry video to take a look at another brand that provides easy to dissolve, easy to transport sheets that you can use to do sink laundry, shower laundry, or other things while traveling. These products are from Kind Laundry. And to be transparent, these were sent to me free of charge by Kind Laundry, but the thoughts in this video are my own. This is my own honest review. They have no ability to watch this video before I upload it, nor do they have any impact on the content other than sending me the product. So let's take a look at what they offer. Kind Laundry is a company that focuses on sustainability. They are very interested in making sustainable products that are plastic and toxic free. They come in packaging that you can see is this recycled paper material that is easily compostable, and they have no plastic anywhere in their packaging. So what we have here is a stain remover bar, which is a little bar that you rub on your clothes to pre-treat them to remove stains. So we'll test that out. And then there's two versions of their travel laundry detergent sheets. One is without scent, so fragrance free, and this other one comes in the Ocean Breeze scent. So I really like the way they smell through the packaging, so I'm interested to see how they make my clothes smell. And then the last thing I have is they have 3 different scented in-wash scent boosters. So there's a Woodhaven scent, an Ocean Breeze scent, and a Neroli Zen, if that's how you pronounce it, scent. They all smell really good. I think I might use the Woodhaven one today just to try it out, but eventually I'll get to all of these as well. So let's get started on the review. The first thing I wanted to test out was their stain remover bar. So what I have here is an old rag that I didn't mind if it got ruined. It's just used to clean up stuff in the kitchen. And I dumped some soy sauce on here and rubbed it in and allowed it to sit for a little while just to mimic an average stain. I'm going to use this stain remover bar to see if it can get that stain out after we do quote unquote sink laundry. I'm doing it in some metal bowls today just for the sake of not filming over the sink, but it's the same basic principle. So the instructions read: 1. Moisten the stain and soap bar. 2. Gently rub the soap bar into the stain. 3. Let it sit for a few minutes and rinse. 4. Once the stained area is treated, simply wash as usual with our Kind Laundry detergent sheets. So I've got a little bit of tap water here. I'm going to first open the packaging. It's a cute little, smells nice, just smells like soap. Cute little soap bar. I'll dip that in some water to moisten it up. And then I'm going to dump a little bit of water in this bowl on the stain to make sure that the rag is also saturated. So I'll move that around a little bit. A little bit more water. Dip this again. Okay, so as you can see, this stain is right here. So I'm going to rub it very well with the stain remover bar. Make sure that you kind of rub it together. Get it all lathered up. Maybe a little bit more water dips here. This is the same way that you would use any kind of laundry pre-treat stain bar. I know there's liquid and solid versions of that already exist. I just wanted to see how this one does. Now that it's fully saturated, I'll let that sit for a few minutes before we do the laundry. Now, let's see how it does as far as sink laundry goes. I've got a bowl of warm water here, as well as a Hawaiian shirt, a t-shirt, and a pair of shorts. And I'm going to be trying the Ocean Breeze scent of the travel laundry sheets. So as you can see, when you open this up, there's individual sheets that are very packable and flat and easy to fit into your luggage. So I wanted to see how well they dissolve and how well they clean these clothes. So it looks like it almost feels kind of foam-like, almost like a wafer, and they're very thin, and you could even tear them into pieces if you don't need the whole thing. I'm gonna use the whole thing today just to see how it makes my clothes smell. So let's see how it dissolves in the water. Looks like it breaks apart pretty easily. It's dissolving. Just make sure it's fully dissolved before you put the clothes in. Sorry, the water's a little hot if I'm doing this gingerly. I'd call that good. So then, it looks like it's sudsed up pretty nicely. The water's gotten kind of a translucency to it. It looks a little bit whiter than just like plain water. Now that you can tell it's dissolved, there's some suds around the side. So let's see how it does with the laundry. First up, the shorts. Then the shirts. And you just want to massage these around as if you're, using a regular washing machine, but imagine you're doing this in the sink when you're on the road. Saving space in your bag by doing sink laundry, as I explained in the other video. Don't be too rough with your clothes as you don't want to damage the fibers. But make sure that all of it gets saturated with the soapy water and that you're doing your best to get things as clean as possible. Once you're satisfied, you can go ahead and dump out the water and rinse it a few times in cold water. So I rinsed the clothes 2 or 3 times under running cold water until the water no longer had suds in it to make sure all the soap was washed out. Then I just put it back in the bowl. Now, you just want to make sure that you go through and without twisting your clothes or being too rough, you go through and you try to squeeze out as much water as possible. These guys hold a lot of water. Once you're satisfied, you can move on to the next step, and I'll show you how to do the burrito roll drying method. So for the burrito roll drying method, take a nice clean towel, lay it out either on the floor or on a tabletop. Then you take your clothes, you lay them out as much as possible without overlapping. And then you start at one end and you roll it up as tight as you can, like a burrito, to maximize the amount of surface area of the towel that's hitting the wet clothes. Once it's rolled up, squeeze it down. You can stand on this with your knees, you can stand on it with your feet. I'm just doing it with my hand just as a demonstration because we're on a tabletop here. And you just make sure to give it enough pressure so that the water transfers from the wet clothes to the towel. This can be done in your hotel with hotel towels, in your accommodation with a travel towel. Whatever you have on hand that could work for this, I say use it. It really cuts down on the amount of time it takes to dry your clothes. When you're satisfied, unroll it. And then just hang them to dry as normal. And it should take a lot less time for these clothes to dry now that you sopped up a lot of the liquid. Now, as promised, let's see if the stain remover bar actually removed the stains. So what I did was I let the stain remover bar sit for a little while on this rag. Then I just filled this bowl up with some warm water. I'm going to use the scent-free laundry detergent sheet this time instead of the Ocean Breeze. And just a note on that, the Ocean Breeze smelled absolutely great. It smelled just like a dryer sheet, and it has a nice clean but not overpowering smell. So the clothes smelled really good when I hung them up. This time I'm going to use the odor-free, fragrance-free one to wash this rag. And then it also gives me a chance to test this in-wash scent booster in the Woodhaven scent to see how this one smells by comparison. So you see I have some warm water in here with the stained rag. Same thing, I'll take one of these laundry sheets out. The fragrance-free just smells clean. It doesn't have any discernible scent to it. It doesn't really smell like anything. It just smells clean. So take that, dissolve it in the water. Make sure it's getting nice and sudsy and all these little pieces dissolve even with the rag in here. Oops, splashing all over the place, but whatever. And it dissolves really well even with the clothes already in here. Typically I'd probably do it ahead of time, but just for the sake of argument here, let's dissolve it with everything inside. Make sure all these little chunklets get dissolved. Then I'll take the in-wash scent booster in the Woodhaven scent. It smells really good. It smells very woodsy, almost like a sandalwood or a scent like that. It smells great. Open this up. These just look like little pearlite crystals or just like large pieces of salt or something. See how those dissolve. I can feel them at the bottom here. They seem to be dissolving just as well as the sheet did. So while this is happening, I'll start working this around. Making sure to work it really nicely. Again, I'm making a huge mess, but I'll clean it up later. But just like before, make sure you do it just like a washing machine is working it. So really kind of wringing it around, getting it saturated, making sure that the soap reaches every area of this. It smells amazing. This Woodhaven scent is definitely one I would recommend just after smelling it. It smells like almost like a cologne or something, but not super strong or overpowering. It's just a nice woodsy, kind of like clean cabin smell. It smells really good. You can see how the water's changing color so much. Hopefully that means the stain's coming out. I call that good. I'm gonna go rinse this a couple times in cold water and then wring it out, and we'll see if the stain was removed. Be right back. And there you have it. The stain is completely removed. It was right in the center here. Just to be transparent, there is some bleach stains on here that are old. If you see these little discolorations here, that has nothing to do with the soy sauce. It was just an old rag and it's been all over the place. But the middle of here, which is, I poured the soy sauce right along the middle. That's what I treated with the Kind Laundry soap, the Kind Laundry pre-treating stain bar, and that worked great. I mean, there's no traces of the soy sauce left on here, even though I let it sit and stain in and everything. So yeah, I would definitely recommend that stain bar. It worked great. I'm definitely gonna hang on to the rest of that bar and use it for any future stains. So great work on that one. So yeah, in the end, I'd say the Kind Laundry laundry sheets and scent boosters and the stain treatment are great. They smell great. I really like that wood scent. That's probably what I would get. Hopefully they start making these travel ones in that scent as well, because that scent is incredible. I haven't tried these guys, but I'll do them in some loads of laundry soon, just to see how they smell in addition. I like the Ocean Breeze scent itself too. It's made everything smell great. I felt like the clothes and the rag were totally clean, removed from stains, all that stuff. I really like that it's a sustainable company. I like that it's compostable, plastic free. It saves space so you don't have these giant jugs in your basement or in your laundry room. And yeah, I think I would really use this on my travels. I might try this side by side with the Sea to Summit ones I mentioned in the other video and see which ones I like better when I'm on the road. So they're both about like pretty easily to pack, pretty easy to pack, about the same size. The Sea to Summits are like smaller, but this is flatter, so you know your mileage may vary, but I'll give it a shot on the road as well. Again, thank you kindly, no pun intended, to Kind Laundry for sending me this free of charge, although the review and opinions are entirely my own. I think this will be added to my travel repertoire, and I'll try to rotate it out with the Sea to Summit, see which ones I like better in the end. I really think it's a good option. Honestly, the only con is probably the price, because I think it's about $4 for one of these 6-load travel kits. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, I mean, it's going to be more expensive than liquid detergent because that's mostly water. And also there are these huge corporations compared to a small up-and-comer like a Kind Laundry. So I think it's worth it to support small businesses and also to support sustainability. So I'll continue to purchase these, but I just wanted to make you aware of that. Also, if you want to order this product, please use the link in the description below. It's an affiliate link just for transparency. And I do get some affiliate credit if you buy through the website. So I would really appreciate if you did so. Thanks as always for watching. You've been a great audience. Take care.